What aspect of virtual leadership are you doubting yourself in? I'm not good with Zoom or technology. I don't want people to see my house. My kids are interrupting me. I'm not comfortable with that. I don't like the way I look on the camera.
Psychological safety means that people really believe at work that they can take risks and that they won't be punished if something goes wrong. I can speak my mind and sort of disagree with people about ideas, and I can be creative and nobody's going to shut me down. A lot of my coaching clients, who are fundraising leaders, are saying like there's a lot of things I've wanted to do, and I kind of got told by my organization like that's not possible, or we don't do things that way, and it's like all bets are off right now.
Honestly, asking for help can build trust in great ways. So as someone who's asking for help, it may feel very vulnerable and frightening, but asking for help and allowing somebody to be the helper is very empowering for that other person. So this is how it can be so impactful in a team dynamic. If you as a leader are now asking for help and other people are able to step in and help, they have different knowledge.
I'm hearing loud and clear, people want that sense of connection and they want to come together. I think people in nonprofit are always wanting to contribute to the greater good. But how could we take this time right now to engage with each other in innovative and connected ways virtually? And I think the community of practice format is a wonderful way of doing it.
Because it's really about asking questions that you don't already have the answers to. When people are curious, they're open, non-judgmental, and most of all, they're humble and they listen deeply. Once you've asked a curious question, it has to be coupled with really deep listening. We're seeking to be educated, and just as importantly, our curiosity, as well as our willingness to be vulnerable and demonstrate not knowing, truly empowers the other person. The second strategy I have for you is to continue to make recognition a key part of your time together.
How are we going to train our employees, and how are we going to make sure that they're doing a good job? How are we going to monitor the work that they're doing? How are you going to assess your employees during this change? We still have responsibilities as employers to make sure that we are monitoring their actions, supporting them where necessary, and then being able to do that evaluation process.
The personal level of that can vary greatly depending on how closely you're connected with them. Some people, it's very easy to talk very personally. Some of it, you need to keep it kind of in this professional, personal realm. I actually have a little program I use also called Dub, where I can send little one-to-one videos, which I know my clients like laugh and love. And in this case, like the sort of professional, personal is blurring a lot for people. So I think it does give you the chance to ask some questions that might feel out of reach at other times.
What's happening is our bodies are on high alert. Of course, it has impacts on our physical health, our blood pressure, our heart rate, our breathing, our hormones. It also affects your ability as a leader. It affects your ability to focus. Your memory is impacted, your attention, your good judgment. And if you're struggling to hold things together, you're not going to be what we talked about earlier in some of the sessions, seen as trustworthy. People are going to question what's going on, and you lose that judgment and the decision making.